How's it going, guys? This is Avollon, and welcome back to Avollon's World. Last episode, we updated the 1.20, finally, after like half a year of it being out. Yeah, just getting to it now, alright? Don't come after me. Anyway, I've been on the hunt for armor trims, because, they're cool, right? Armor trims are cool and make your armor nice and spiffy and unique and colorful, and, let me tell you, this silence armor trim, this one right here, you see it? That has been the bane of my existence for like the past day or so. I don't want to step foot in an ancient city again. Alright, I must have visited at least a dozen, if not more. Who knows? I was just not caring. I would fly in, search the chest, fly out, you know? There's like 10 wardens patrolling the entire place. I don't care. I want this armor trim, alright? And I ain't playing it safe. I don't get the time for that. It was so rare. I found. How many did I find of the other ones? I stopped collecting them because, like, I had so many. 5. Alright, maybe I should have collected them, but, like, I have 5. I don't need them anymore. I wasn't collecting loot. Like, I'll go in, search the chest. No silence armor trim. Alright, see you, bye. That's exactly what I did. So many. So many. I'm gonna have to prune the chunks because the world just probably like grew in size, like doubled. Why is this so rare? Why is it so rare? I hope the ones I'm missing are not that rare, because we're going to some dangerous places to gather the rest of them. The ones I'm missing in the Bastion are the Netherite upgrade, which will always spawn in the treasure chest. The Snout, which I think spawns more in the top 2 double chests. We should have a pretty high chance. We need the Eye in the Stronghold, which is a constant spawn. The Rib trim in the Nether Fortress, which should be pretty easy to find. We found the sign list in the Ancient City, and then all we need is the Spire from the End Cities, which should be pretty simple to find as well. Because we don't have to go underground, we can fly through the end. I just gotta prepare my wings, as this is my last set. All the others are just about broken. I've been flying that much. I went through the entire shulker box of night vision potions too. And then some. So, let's go gather these remaining trims before we start setting up shop somewhere to decide which ones we're going to use on our armor. Our armor. My armor. I'm not sharing. This is some really good armor. Alright? Sorry. Alright. So my theory was correct. I never did explore the stronghold. And thankfully I didn't, because now I can use the library that's here. Yeah, the my way. You too. To get the eye armor trims. Which conveniently you still need endstone. Where is it? It's on this side. To make another one of. Hey, look, a mending and a frostwall here. This would have been a pretty good find early on in the game. Too bad I found this after having a couple. I don't even know how many books of mending I have. Anyway, now we can venture into the end. At some point, I don't even think I ever showed this since updating the world gen for 1.19. I had to get a new stronghold because I accidentally deleted my old one. It's my bad. Didn't help that it was underground and I had no idea where it was. But I'm fine with that. It now gives me the opportunity to make a much cooler portal room. It's just... Oh, there's a geode. Hey, there's a geode over here. That's kind of cool. We might have to use that in our design. Yeah, it might be in a future episode. You know, it's gotten to a point in the game where I can just throw out shulker shells. Never thought I'd be saying that. Checking out the end city that we actually got our shulker from for our farm. I have no idea if I ever looted this or if I just took the shulker from the front and left. I don't know. We're gonna find out. There's still loot in the chest, and I got this pickaxe, so, you know, maybe there's something here. Needless to say, I don't think there's anything here. I mean, I got a handful of diamond stuff, but that was about it. And this one kind of got messed up from a chunk border, I'm assuming. Yep, chunk border. It kind of glitched out this entirety of the side of this one, and just part of this side, so, you know, there's just gaping holes in this place. which is kind of funny to see. Pretty sure I talked about that or even showed it in the episode where I got it, and yes, I have visited that one back there. On to the next. Okay, this is odd. There's this. There has to be something wrong with these chunks. I mean, this is old terrain. There's still shulkers in here. Not what I want. So we leave. I can't even tell you how many pairs of elytra I have to even consider just getting the elytra in here. Hey buddy, how you doing? Not what I want. Protection for mending, though, I will take it, I will take that, and I will take that. And I guess I'll take that too, because, you know, you can't leave them behind. Alright? Never leave the elytra behind. Apparently I've already looted this one. But not that one, so it makes sense as to it deleting old stuff. I never deleted end chunks, I don't think. Not that I remember, but maybe I did. Who knows, because I've been to this one. I just haven't killed the guys for some reason. Which makes no sense, because I went into the shulker boxes, but, you know, what do I know? This is kind of weird. I might have to look into this. So, this one's rated, that one's not. And if that doesn't have a dragon head on the front of it, means I rated this one. So how did I not get that one? What is going on in the end here? Really hoping this isn't turning out to be as rare as the silenced one. Because, I mean, I've been to 3 with ships, and I have almost a stack of diamonds, which is great, because I need them. And a bunch of diamond gear. Alright. And I've yet to find a single one of these templates. So, the hunt continues. It's turning into an End City high rating episode, apparently. There she is! There she is. So what I've been doing is just breaking in the roofs. I'm not even going in, you know? We can, try to see if there's another one up here. We shall check. As soon as we get past this little guy up here. Hey, how you doing? Oh, you little you little... That's what I think of you. Any more? Any more? No? Well, we got one. That's all we know. Now that I've actually found the armor trim, I've now flown past 3 more end cities. Go figure. Our last, technically 3, smithing templates, 2 for the trims, 1 for the upgrade, are located here in the very fiery depths of the Nether. We need a bastion, and we need another fortress. So, wish me luck. I don't know how much I've explored in the new Nether. I don't remember, so hopefully it's not a lot. Upgrade is secure. We can now upgrade Netherite again, but we require more diamonds, and I don't actually have anything left besides maybe like 1 hoe with fortune. So it's nothing crazy, but now we gotta find the snout, which I believe can spawn in the rooms next to it. Kind of like this chest, but, you know, not in that chest. Would have been nice if it was. There she is. There's the rib arbor trim. We did not get the other one from the bastion, but now we don't have to find another fortress, so that's a good thing. There she is. There's the snout. And in reality, I'm going to play it a little, okay, yep, a little ballsy, and I'm going to leave. See you, bye. And with that, that should be all of the armor trims. And I can replicate these with diamonds and the materials needed. We've our terracotta, endstone, purpur, netherrack, blackstone, maybe? Mossy cobblestone, prismarine, cobblestones, deep slates, sandstone, or sand, and cobblestone? I don't know, I have to look those up, and I have to write them in a book so I don't have to keep looking it up. Put it next to where I'm going to put this. But now that we have this, I got to go in creative and test out these trims to see which one I want. Hi, welcome to the creative test world. We've been here a handful of times in the past, as you can tell from some of the projects. I was going to lay out every single armor and every single trim, if I can speak. But there's multiple colors. We can have 10 in total with emeralds, netherite, lapis, gold, iron, amethyst, nether quartz, you know, some redstone dust, some diamonds, and some copper. It's quite a bit, and I'm kind of torn. I am more than doubtedly going with the silenced armor trim. I just like how it looks and has the gradients all the way across instead of just the flat color. I mean, look at this diamond armor over here and tell me that doesn't look like really cool. Alright. Only problem is, right now I have amethyst. I'm kind of leaning towards the red just to get some of the color, because obviously the amethyst is really hard to tell with enchanted armor, hence why I also enchanted that. You can barely tell. So I'm just trying to figure out which one I want. I'm not sold on the helmet. I might look into other helmets, because at least from the front of this, it looks alright, but I don't know. I'll be back once I figure out which one I'm using, and then we can finally start building place for the trims. Finally. Okay, so I have decided to go with just red, because, I mean, that looks cool from the top and from both sides, except really the front. So I don't think they really did much with the dangly bits on the netherite helmet. So we'll just take each set of armor here, take those off, and just look at how that actually is pretty cool. I like the red. It's a nice hint. Pops up and it shows, and then if you take that off, then put on the elytra. It kind of matches the wings, maybe a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, get used to it, because I'm so used to just the normal looking armor. But I think it's pretty cool, and those are the armor trims we're gonna go with. So let's build a place for them now, because I have 4 of each, at least. You know, I have some extras and the smithing templates for the netherite upgrades, but we have at least 4 of each. They are pretty simple to make duplicates of. They just take diamonds, 7 of them, but, you know, where's the, it's somewhere over here. Alright, hang on, I'll get there later. I have 32 diamond blocks and a bunch of ore, so I think I'm fine. Okay, so the main structure is complete, and I added some extra stuff to kind of give it some unique characteristics. We started using bamboo. I kind of wanted to introduce like a picture window, because I want to run a path over here as like a mini shipping dock for the shop specifically, for them to get their goods in from other areas and whatnot. So I wanted, you know, like a picture window where you can actually see what this store is selling. Armor trims. Or trimming your armor, not the actual armor trims. But I think the bamboo does kind of really go good with the sandstone. It has the same kind of color scheme, I guess you could say, even though it's not. They're both in the yellows, alright? It's tan and yellow, but close enough. Looks good. And then I used the mosaic for the floor on the inside, which I think looks pretty good as a floor design. Now you can kind of like create a crisscross pattern between bamboo with the mosaic, so it looks like it like intersects and everything. I'm just going the full mosaic because it fits the theme of Solstice with the terracottas that I've been using. So for right now, all I have is the picture window set up, and the upstairs, which I have to get rid of this sand because it actually has a frog light, which is exposed to the sky. I don't know, thought it was interesting to kind of have the recessed lighting up here so you don't need lanterns and everything, but I'm assuming this could kind of be like a workshop slash, you know, little rest area for the shop owner or something, similar to how I did over in the normal blacksmith, over in the normal shopping district. And technically, no, I can't get rid of that. Okay, I was gonna say, technically speaking, can I get rid of that? No, I cannot. So the next order of business is, 1, figuring out where to put the bamboo hanging sign, because I don't want to put it here because it'll block the path. So I gotta figure out where to put that. I need a name for it as well, and I need to decorate the rest of the interior. So let me figure out where I'm putting the sign, because that's kind of the hardest part at this point. So I'm working on some fancy trimmed up armor. I'm also working on getting this advancement, which I have to use 2 more. I didn't need the sentry, I needed the wayfinder. What is wayfinder? Which one is wayfinder? Wayfinder's that one. Okay, I messed up. Oh well. Terracotta. Make 4 of them. Throw you back in there. And we'll go do that. I thought it was sentry. Oopsies, my bad. Sentry looked kind of cool though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we'll just redo it. Okay, alright. This is just display purposes only. Alright. And then we will take the diamond armor, throw in that, and say white, maybe copper, and green. Nah. How's the gold look? Not the greatest. We'll go with white. There it is. Smithing with style. Ta-da. So now we can put all of these back in here. And I have to bring this over by hand. And I'll meet you back over at the trim shop. Alright, you ready for the full tour? Armors are in. Place is decorated. And it's a little bit trippy because all the windows line up in the background there. It's a little bit of Inception there. But anyway, this is the fully decorated armor trim shop. I still need a name. Maybe leave some comments down below. I might come up with one in between episodes, but your suggestions are always appreciated. Maybe one of your suggestions will make it on the sign behind me and forever be in my world. But anyway, come inside here. We got a bunch of different ones. We actually have 8 because I needed 8. I would specifically use the ones that I needed for the advancement. Alright. And I also went through a significant portion of my diamonds. This is a problem, but that's a problem for another day. So we have everything we need in here besides the actual trims. This is going to be where I store the trims because I only need 16 slots, and then I kind of need a spot to put the materials, which I probably will put in here, and then we have the smithing table there to trim the armor. Eventually, once Solstice is done, it will be all nice and lit up and safe from mobs, so I don't have to worry about creepers coming in, blowing it up, and doing all that fancy stuff. But anyway, back inside, we got our book here, which I also need to fill out yet to indicate where I can find armor trim, what I need to replicate it, and yeah, I think those are the only 2 things I need to write down, just so I don't have to look them up and they're here. But yeah, I think the place turned out pretty good. Bamboo, kind of cool. I have a crazy bamboo farm, so I never have to worry about running out of that stuff. And then the chiseled bookshelves are actually really cool because you can vary the books in it, and you can use just regular books. You don't have to use enchanted ones or book and quills. So you can make it look like it's an actual like living bookshelf instead of, you know, the normal bookshelf just having books all the way around it. Really kind of doesn't make sense half the time, but we have a mini enchanting setup here. I don't know, grindstone, another lectern, and a bunch of other stuff up here. Yeah, just to make it look lived in and like it's the shop owner's quarters. And these 2 armors are facing outwards because you obviously want to see the front of them from the picture window. Now yes, it is kind of, you don't see the full effects, and I mean, okay, that doesn't look half bad. I don't particularly like how that just stops, but yeah, we're gonna keep it like that because it looks significantly better. Ooh, I'm making improvements already. So let me finalize some things, get the trims over here, get the materials, and fill out that book, and I shall return. I gotta pretty much look up what materials I need because I was just kind of guessing as I went along. Okay, everything is done and dusted for the trim shop. I have 1 empty sign. You can now right-click on these and change them. I'm pretty sure you can do that with like every sign, which is a very nice quality of life change, right? You can't do it with normal signs. Okay, never mind. All right. Maybe since that's an older sign, I don't know. Can't update it. At least with the hanging signs, you can just click on it and change it. You don't have to break it. That is super nice. And will make me use the hanging signs a lot more than regular signs now. So, that's cool. I also have the book complete and done, which you do stay active. That's good to know. Okay, didn't mean to do that, but I essentially have the name of it, the location, and then what material you need to replicate it. And then you can just don't do that. Got all the trims over here. I only brought over 1 of each because, I mean, I kind of want to keep the others just safe in a chest, just for the time being. This will probably end up being the place where I do come to trim my armor whenever I feel like trimming my armor. I don't know when the next time I will trim my armor, but they'll be here. They're labeled armor trims, and then I have all the materials back here. One netherite ingot, because I don't have a lot of those. Alright, I'm not that rich. Smithing table, and everything is set. So theoretically, you can come over here and trim your armor. Granted, you need some diamonds and some materials, which I could gather in a chest too, so I don't have to keep, going back to the storage room. I might do that at some point. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that'll do it for today's episode. It's all about the armor trims. Nothing too fancy, even though they are fancy. Nothing too simple. Some of them are simple, but I think silenced armor trim wasn't simple to get. But yeah, that'll be it. We have 2 more advancements to get from this update, I believe, and that is the power books and the careful restoration. We'll be working with the pottery sherds next episode. We'll make sure to read a signal out of a chiseled bookshelf at some point, and then we'll be all caught up on advancements for now, as far as I know. But yeah, that'll do it for today's episode. How many times can I say that? If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to leave a like. If you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next one. And like I said earlier, if you have a suggestion for the name of this trim shop, leave it down below in the comments. Looking for suggestions, because I suck at naming things sometimes. You know how long it took me to come up with Misery's End for my sword? Like, a couple years, alright? And I'm sticking to it, because it'll take me a couple more years to come up with another good name. So leave one down in the comments below. I will make sure to read through them, and I will pick one at random to forever be a part of this world. I will catch you guys in the next one. Farewell.